I'm actually excited about this video because I have not tested this out here to figure out what colors they are. We're going to be figuring them out together. Alright, so everybody knows this palette right here, Jaclyn Hill Palette. I don't even know if it's probably out of stock, but it's probably out of stock again because you know why? It's just that freaking dope that honestly, if you needed to save your coins till 2018, get this, I say do it. I'm just saying, quality is everything. Okay. All right. So, but for those who are impatient and maybe this is still out of stock and you would like to have some of these colors, maybe not the formula, but the colors, this is what this video is for. All right. Wow. Ooh. Now I do want to say this, if you have not ever swatched any of your eyeshadow palettes, I always recommend doing so because the way the color looks can be very deceiving in the pan, and it's something about swatching it that really gives you the idea of what you really want to use. Dang, she did not play. Close, but not close enough. All right, so first shade I'm going to start with, you actually got a couple of options here. It's going to be this orangey color, and you can see it here, the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is not an exact dupe, but it is definitely an alternative. And I am going to mess with two colors out of this palette here from this cute color palette, and I'm going to test these two, but it's actually kind of close to this one. This one is very, very close, and then this one here is kind of off. Oh shoot, I just crossed over. All right, let's try that again. Fun times, fun times. That's the color there from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and that's the one from the ColorPop. It is a little bit deeper, but it almost still has like that undertone in a way. So, and then the other alternative was right next to it, but it's more light. Yeah, it's more of a henna color, maybe not so much of a burnt henna, but like a orangish tone, and I'll just put it in the middle shade. So that's one color down, many more to go. Now this color might be just a little difficult to see because it's very close to my skin tone, but hey, I think we got a pretty good match, I think. But I think this might be just a tad itty bitty teeny weeny warmer. Let me try one more shade too. Okay, all right, so we got two colors here. Well, actually we got three, but I got two from these two shades here. They're both from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and that one is from, in the middle is the ColorPop. And these two on the end really, really do favor each other a whole lot. The Jaclyn Hill shade and the ColorPop shade. And let me just show you that Jaclyn Hill shade. It is this one right here. And then the one on the very end of my hand is a tad bit deeper, and that's that shade right there. And the ColorPop shade I'm referring to is also from the same palette, and that's that color on the very bottom right there. Then we have this color right here. That thing is on fire. And then I'm gonna swatch this color here from the same cute palette as well. Almost. But the one from Jaclyn Hill is just a little bit warmer. Just a smidgen warmer, that one. And that's the ColorPop. What other color do we have in this palette here that could go with that? Very close, but still not red enough. I mean, you probably have to mix them to get that shade. Nah, I didn't think so. I'm just gonna kind of just show you this color anyway. This one here is from the Jaclyn Hill, and that one there is from the same ColorPop palette. It is this brown here. This brown has more of a red undertone, a deep red undertone, versus this one right here. That's at the end of the palette. Okay. All right, and I think that's it for this palette from ColorPop as far as any other shades that might be comparable. And then the next palette I'm going to be testing out is going to be this one here from the BHCOSMETICS Foil Eyes 28 color eyeshadow palette. All right, so I'm going to be testing this out and see if we can find any dupes in here. Ooh, I think we might have a match, my friend. Ooh, we found a couple of matches in here already. We have from the Jaclyn Hill palette, it's going to be this color right here on the top row. It's this one right here on the palette down here, and I'm gonna swatch that right next to it. And honestly, that might be the closer match because it doesn't have that warm undertone. It still has that same cool undertone, and that's it right there. and the Jaclyn Hill color is on the bottom. Down there. So these actually, those two are actually pretty close. These, honestly, I think this might literally be like a perfect match. It is this shade right here, the Jaclyn Hill palette in the middle row, and this shade right here on the end on the BH Cosmetics foil. So once again, the BH Cosmetics is on the top and the Jaclyn Hill is on the bottom. That's a pretty, oh my, I was wrong. All right, it's pretty close. We have this shade right here from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Let's zoom close. This shade right here from the palette. It's the second to the last one. It's just the one from the BH Cosmetics, just a smidget darker. BH Cosmetics on the top, Jaclyn Hill on the bottom. All right, I'm gonna show these two. These are actually not bad at all. This is the palette. This color right here. Color that goes along with it is this color right here, and let's back up the palette. Okay, and this is what it looks like on the end. As usual, BH Cosmetics is on the top and the Jaclyn Hill is on the bottom. No purple like that, that's for sure. Nah. And of course the purples in both these palettes, they are nothing alike. But I want to say this, if you weren't able to get your hands on this palette and you fell in love with a lot of the shimmery tones, you're going to like a lot of the shimmery tones that are in this palette as well, because they do have similar undertones. They're very close in shades, but they're not exact. Oh, but you do get a lot of range with this. So if you're looking for a lot of the tones that are in here and you weren't able to get this palette out between these two, you could come up with some pretty good looks that are close and similar to this palette right here. So if you're seeing a lot of makeup tutorials with looks with this, I would say definitely check these two out. Now the only thing I'll say about the formula from the ColorPop is it's a little touchy. Like I said, one of the issues I found with this is it's better to use with cream, and instead of setting all the cream first, actually set it with the eyeshadow colors that you want, and it will adhere a lot better to your eyelid, and the color will look a lot more pigmented like it's supposed to, instead of blending away as you blend. So that was the issue I was running into. I was applying it, but after applying it and then trying to blend it out, it was still like kind of like blending away. That was kind of frustrating. But once I realized and started doing that instead, I was on point. But with this, you don't have to go through none of that. So FYI, they're just done. All right, so that is pretty much it for this video with the colors that I felt like I had. Maybe I have more, and maybe I should have just went through more. This has been totally destroyed. You have a destructive kid that just loves to mess with your makeup. Yeah, life is awesome. This shade right here, this pink one, this one right here. These are those two right there. This does have a lot of shades I feel in it that will definitely work out. And shoot, I need to be using more colors in here, especially the greens, even though it's only a few shades too. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell that's next. Alright, well, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell that's right next to that button. So every time I upload a video, you can get it straight to your inbox. So don't forget to like my video so other people just like you can find my videos here on YouTube. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.